Hey guys, what's up? I want to share with you some empowering ways that you can boost your immune system, enhance your health, and overall wellness during this time of year when there seems to be so many different health challenges coming our way. These are just some solutions that I use myself, and I thought I would just pay it forward and share it with you. Take away from this whatever you think resonates with you, and if it doesn't, chuck it. You don't have to bother with it. I want to just breeze through this. I can go into more depth with this for anybody who's interested. You can always send me a message and I'm happy to talk with you and chat with you about it. But I just want to move kind of through these things so that I can give you a little bit of an idea of what a health regime looks like. So most of you probably know that I'm really into essential oils, and the reason being is because I believe those are truly nature's medicines. I believe that they are the solutions for many of the problems and symptoms that we deal with. Many people have allergies and different reactions to being out in the environment, so the solution for those kinds of things, I believe, will also exist within nature. I think that a lot of the sensitivities that we're dealing with our diet and environmental exposure is something too that cannot be addressed with synthetic means. I think that only puts more burden on the body, so using a solution that is going to be natural from nature, as close to nature as possible, is a more viable solution that's going to bring less stress to the body, if any at all. So that's why I use essential oils. The type of essential oils I use are certified pure, therapeutic grade, which means that they are the highest grade possible. They're not your typical commercial grade essential oils. So when I'm talking about essential oils, by default, I am always talking about certified pure, therapeutic grade. I am not talking about your drugstore brand. I am not talking about your vitamin store essential oil brand. I'm talking about a very specific category of essential oils that exist out there. So very important just to know those things. Okay, so what I do every day right now this time of year is I make sure that I start the day with a very good solid foundation. Now nutrition is by default where you want to always start any program. Okay, so every day you always want to have good clean healthy water, and you want to make sure you're getting in some good vitamins, minerals, and essential fats. I call them functional fats. So what I do on a daily basis is I use these products. And I'll show these to you just quickly. This is a whole food multivitamin blend and mineral, essential fatty acids or functional fats. Another way to think of those, you've probably heard of omega-3 fatty acids, that's what those are. And an advanced antioxidant blend. And why I say this is advanced, because when we think of antioxidants, we think of vitamin C. This is going to be a little bit more fine-tuned for helping with cellular health and inflammation. So these are the three products that I use every day, all the time. This is my foundation. This is called a lifelong vitality pack. This is what I use every day. I recommend people start their day with this platform because it's going to really give you something great to build off of. Using that just in and of itself is a great place to be and to build from. And I'll show you some different things that you can do from that point on. One other thing is when you skip over that, and a lot of people do, or they'll take just a one-a-day type of multivitamin and think that they're getting the nutrients that they need. I just ask, why? Why do you do that? And what have you bought that you think is working so well for you that that you believe that works? The reason I ask that is because working in the health field for well over 20 years, I can't mention any brand names. That's non-compliant, but I'm trying to work around this. But popular brand name multivitamins, you take it every day. Do you just think, well, I'm taking that, therefore I'm healthy, or I'm taking that, therefore I got my vitamins every day? I'm just asking because I don't really know what the answer is, because I know for me what I ask myself is, if I'm taking something and I'm not experiencing benefit, if I don't feel better from taking it, why am I going to keep investing in doing that? It's just like if you bought some stocks and you were putting money into this stock market, or some investment, okay, just whatever you want, and it wasn't giving you any type of return that you could see. You'd think it didn't have any value, right? So don't keep putting money into that, correct? So same with your health. If you're not experiencing positive benefits, then stop, reevaluate, and reassess what you're doing and start something different, right? So that's all that's about. Why I'm excited about this trio is because it's one of the very few multivitamins that I've used in the whole time that I've been into the natural health that has actually made an impact. Within 3 days of taking, I was like, whoa, I thought I was getting all the nutrients and everything and that I needed, and yet here I took this and I felt elevated. I think what's important to take away from this message is not so much what the label says, that's one aspect of it, but it's how your body utilizes it. The product's only as good as what your body can absorb. So if your body can't absorb everything that's on that label that's listed in that product, if your body can't absorb it, it's useless. So that's just think about it, okay? But I would invite you to try that because it is amazing. All right. On top of that, what I do this time of year, because of all of the health challenges that people are dealing with, I like to address the immune system. So there's an essential oil blend called On Guard, and this is for immunity. This is oftentimes referred to as a protection blend. So what I do with this is I take that oil and I put it in empty gel caps, and I'll swallow 1 or 2 a day. Alright? That's all I do. That helps just boost the immune system. It's got some other health benefits as well, but particularly for the immune system, that oil is good for that. What I do to take it a step further is I'll add oregano. Now, maybe some of you are already familiar with oregano, but oregano is very, very potent. It's known as a natural antibiotic. It's recognized in the health realm, in holistic health, and even in conventional medicine. A lot of times this is being noted as a natural antibiotic, but this is something you can combine with On Guard to get a synergistic effect to enhance it even further. So I do that as well. Not all the time, just sometimes. Melaleuca, otherwise known as tea tree oil. This is one that's traditionally used in cosmetic products, shampoos, and different topical products and things out there. But this is, like I said before, therapeutic, food grade. This can be used internally. So what I'll do is I'll add a drop of this to my mixture, pop that, good to go. Just enhances the immune system. So that's one way I do it. The other way is I mix all of those things together into a little glass bottle like this. I add some fractionated coconut oil, and I get a little roller bottle like this, and then I can apply it. I apply it to my wrists, the bottoms of my feet, my neck, behind the ears, throat. That's it. I'll do that maybe 3 or 4 times a day. You'll be amazed at how quickly this will work. Essential oils work internally, topically, and aromatically. And that's what I've got going on here in this diffuser. This is just water and essential oils. And it's putting out a mist that's putting out these tiny little particles into the air, and I'm inhaling them. So basically what I've just shown you are 3 different ways that you can get essential oils into your body. So you've all probably heard about, like, anything that you put on your skin gets into your body. That's very true, and essential oils are a perfect example of that. If you put them on your skin, they're going to affect the inside of the body. So all this talk about, oh, you can't put essential oils in your body, the problem is that's true with conventional essential oils. With certified therapeutic grade essential oils, there's leniency there, and it's getting into your body one way or another. So what I want to leave you with is just pick the path that resonates best with you. If you do not want to use them internally, do not use them internally. You're still going to benefit from using them topically and aromatically via a diffuser. You can also benefit from essential oils during this time of year, just on the go without any fancy equipment or roller bottle, by using something like Breathe Blend. Okay, this is a respiratory blend. What I like to do with this is I like to put it in the diffuser, but I also will just take a drop of it, put it in my palms of my hands, and rub them together and inhale. And I'll inhale deep and hold and let it go. And I'll do that 3 or 4 times. You can also rub this on your chest. You can rub this on the bottoms of your feet, and you'll be amazed at how quickly your lungs, your nasal pathways open up. This is a blend of essential oils. This is incredible stuff. I never am without this. I think I've got like 4 bottles on hand. I never want to run out of this. I use it in the shower. You can put it in the shower or in your bath water if you want to, but I like it in the shower because the steam rises and then you inhale it. But it helps to just open things up. One of the other ways that I like to open up blocked nasal passages and stuff is with peppermint. Peppermint is another one. I use this all the time. If you ever run into me, I always have a bottle of peppermint on me. It's always in my pocket or somewhere on me. But you can do the same thing that I just did with the Breathe. Put it in your hands, inhale it. You can apply it topically, however you want to. There's tons of uses for these oils, you guys. So when I'm giving you these instructions here, or these insights, this is just one tiny picture of what these oils do. They're so versatile. They've got so many different applications and uses that, I mean, you got to get a book and learn, or take some classes, or just keep on reading, because the depth that you can go with these is incredible, and it's awesome. It's completely awesome. It's right up my alley. I get so excited about this stuff because I love when you can do things yourself and not be so dependent on another for solutions. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is so tedious to make appointments and spend money, and with the whole insurance debacle and stuff like that out there and everything. I mean, if I'm feeling a little down, I know I don't need a doctor. I know I don't need that extreme. So what can I do to feel better? I've got this whole toolbox of solutions. It's incredible. All right, so I want to show you a couple other things before I finish up. The On Guard that I showed you earlier for immunity is also available in a toothpaste. Why I'm bringing this up is because the bacteria that's in our mouths, it's not very nice. It can get into your system and it can compromise immunity and put some stress on the system. So by using something like this, you help clean the mouth, keep the mouth nice, clean and fresh, and help neutralize pathogens that way. So this is something that you can just implement, trade off your crappy drugstore toothpaste. And let me tell you something. You may be spending $6, $7, $8, $9 for whitening, brightening, sparkly, got some kind of exfoliant debris type thing in there to polish the teeth. This stuff is where it's at. Invest your money into this because this stuff is awesome. Not only will your mouth feel clean, this stuff does whiten your teeth. It's fluoride free, so it's not going to have that neurotoxin in there that affects your body and your immunity. A lot of people have a sensitivity to fluoride and they don't even know it. They just use it because this is so ingrained into our daily usage that we just use it. We don't ask questions. And fluoride is a big culprit in our health, and I'm telling you right now, if you haven't looked into why fluoride is not supportive of health, you need to check it out and read about it. Ask questions. Don't just take people's word for things, you guys. It's terrible for your thyroid and everything as well, which is another video. I should do a whole video on thyroid health because that's a huge topic. The other thing I do with On Guard is I swap out the caps that come with the bottle for these little throat caps here. You have a sore throat, you can just spray it the back of your throat. It's got some clove in this too, which helps to numb the throat. So There's some of those medications out there that you get at the drugstore that numb your throat and the tonsils are all flared up and things like that. This does a perfect job of it, and it lasts, and it actually is providing antioxidants to the tissues and helping the tissues to heal, unlike adding some other garbage to your system that's going to stress out the body even more. This is amazing. I want to show you one other thing, and this is so very holistic health of me, I guess. We're talking about neti pots and nasal irrigation. So there's different ways that you can do that. Find the means that you like best, because they do work. I do that every morning, because when you're sleeping, all the air, the dry air, we've got our heat on and things like that, it's going to dry your nasal passages out and stuff. So by flushing out the sinuses, you get all of the crap, mucus, and buildup out. Even when you don't feel like you're blocked up, do it anyway, because it'll help to sweep all that shit out of your sinuses. So there's different ways you can do it. Yeah, so I was going to try to make a video and not cuss, and I did. Anyway, this is one. This is a neti pot. And a different neti pot here. There's this you can pick up at the store. It's just a bottle you fill with water, put your oil in there, some Himalayan salt, squirt it up your nose, comes out the other side. It's just amazing. It's awesome. But this one is my favorite. This one's called a nasaline syringe. I'm not going to actually demonstrate this in this video, but I'm going to show you how it works. So you can get some pink Himalayan salt, or sodium bicarbonate, which is baking soda. Mix the two together, whatever. You just need a pinch. You don't need a whole lot. Put that in some good clean spring water or distilled water. Use room temperature or warm water. And then you're just going to draw the water up into the tube. Have your head over the sink. Stick this up to your nostril and push this in. And it's going to come out the other side. And what it's doing, it's going into your nasal cavity, in the sinuses, and it's pushing everything out. You'll be really shocked at what comes out the other side. Do it a couple times. Do it about 2 times each side. You might do it a couple times a day. But I tell you what, if you do this every morning, you're going to have a much more better chance at not getting taken down by any of the crap that's out there. What I like to do is I like to boost my experience with this by adding some essential oil. And what I do is I will fill up a glass, about 8 to 16 ounces of pure water. I put my pinch of Himalayan salt or sodium bicarb in there, and then I will add 1 or 2 drops of melaleuca, tea tree. Okay, that's what I do. There's other options that you can do. The reason why I use this is because it's not irritating, it doesn't bother me. Not really a fan of using any of the floral oils or any of the hot oils. I know some people will use oregano and whatnot. I like this one the best. You can use lavender, a little bit of lavender too, which will help with inflammation and histamine response. So if you are dealing with true allergies and having a histamine response, you can use some lavender. But don't be afraid of your oils. Always ask questions. There's a ton of us out here that are oil junkies that study this stuff and love it. So you've always got resources. There are some really good books, apps for your phone. But like I say, guys, you have solutions. You have the tools that are out there. I don't know what the block is. I don't know what the story is maybe going on in your mind that's preventing you from taking action. But I'm just here to keep reminding you and to invite you that there are solutions. You don't have to suffer. You know, in life, there's going to be things that we're going to have to deal with. We all face pain, but suffering is optional. And so why choose to suffer when you don't have to? There are empowering solutions out there that you can utilize, that you can share with your family, your friends, and other people, and it feels good. So Check it out. If you have questions, you want to know more, let me know. I'm sorry I didn't go into more depth about this. I just wanted to give you guys some exposure to what it looks like as far as what I do this time of year. Alright, guys, cool, peace. Alright, be awesome always. I'll talk to you soon.